Hey, welcome. Jay here. This is smarthelping.com. Strap in, buckle up. We got a good one here. I'm going to go through a dynamic ranking algorithm. This is really good for a lot of different use cases. I'll talk about the application for ranking accounts receivable. If you have thousands and thousands of outstanding invoices and you need to manage that and create, reports just by dumping some data in. This is something I actually used in the real world situation. So I'm going to build it from scratch here so you can see how it works. And we're also going to test it in Google Sheets and see if that works. Okay, so let's jump in here. We have to have our data first. So let's say you have customers, that pay you, they have outstanding invoices. We'll say, I believe this list is unique. Okay, so you got a list of customers here. Then you have, let's title these. So you've got some customers, maybe they belong to different regions, and these are not in order. So this could be, region 1. These customers are in region 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 8, and then we could just do, well, no, how do I do this the quickest? Like these are in 1. Let's say these are in 3. Let's just do this. So we'll replace 3 with 5, 7, and then you get the idea. We'll do a couple more. 7 with 12, and we'll report on a regional basis, and what we want to know is what's the outstanding balance, number 1. And this will pull from a other data set where you'll sum up, you'll have the same customer could have multiple invoices, but we're going to sum up all the invoices, the total outstanding balance. And this would be like for accounts receivable, you'd want to know anything that's not current. So over 30 days usually past due. So that data we're not worried about. That's just a sum if. So let's just say we'll do a rand between. Say they owe between 500 and 50,000. Okay, so there's our numbers. And we'll do it for these. I just didn't want to create, there's no need to create a bunch of different regions. This will get the point across and you'll see the formulas that we need, which are coming up here. Okay, so here's our outstanding balance by customer. And now these might not be in order either. So let's see. Let me filter this. Put this high to low. And then I want to just go, I'm just mixing these up just so you can see. Now let's remove this filter. And then we'll filter this back to how it was. Okay, that's fine, whatever. And then we'll put these customers back into their original or this order. Okay, so you've got mixed up regions, you've got mixed up customers, and you've got the outstanding balance. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to know the outstanding balance ranked from highest to lowest by region. So you want to know, okay, what customers in region 1 have the most outstanding balance, what customers in region 1, what's the second highest, what's third highest in region 1, etc. So how do we do this? With formulas, well, let me remove this filter. First, we have to rank. And we're doing a rank. Essentially, it's like a rank ifs, but they don't have a rank ifs function that I know of. So what you have to do, it's a really cool, clever thing. We use a count ifs function. So we count ifs, this customer, how many times this customer is in here. So obviously it's just going to be 1 because this is a unique list of customers. And you're also going to count if the balance in C is greater than this balance here, +1. Now you have to add the +1 because now you'll see. So if I go like this, oh, why are these all 1? See, did I not do my data right? I'm trying to think. It was outstanding balance and was it region? Pause. Hold on a second. Let me check something. Okay, sorry about that. So we actually want to, and this is what I was thinking, we want to target the region. So now we know of each customer, how do they rank within their region based on their outstanding balance. And I'll also show you, let's say you had a unique list of customers here, or not a unique list. So let's say it was customer 1. Let's say you had a bunch of customer 1 invoices, and then let's just drag this down a bit. We'll change, replace 1 with 19. Okay, replace 1 with 3. Just so you can see the unique, because I also used a formula that you might be interested in that's a sort unique. So 9. Okay. So let's say you have a bunch of data that has, you have multiple invoices for the same customer. And keep in mind, this algorithm could be used for a lot of situations, but this is one situation that makes you see why the formulas in the algorithm is useful. It can be used for a lot of things. Usually with databases that have at least thousands of rows likely, but what we want to do is first, you'll get the unique values only. So we type in equals unique, all the stuff in A, and there we go. So that's the unique list of what's in here, which we're going to ultimately put into this column. And let's say you also want to sort that, you could sort it alphabetically. And I believe we want to sort 1, sort order, ascending. There we go. So it's taking the 1 as priority, so that's why you see 1, but they're all start with C. If you had something start with like an A, that would go up top, and then if something was like a B, that's going to go second, so it's going in alphabetical. That is what I use to populate this unique list of customers, just so you know. I guess I could keep that up just so you can have it for reference. We'll just keep this over here. Okay, so that's that formula. All right, so let's go back to this. So we got our unique list of customers, region, outstanding balance. Now we have a dynamic ranking algorithm, and let's see if this actually makes sense. So now we want to say, okay, let's look at region 1, and I want to rank the top customers with outstanding balances in region 1. So here's the next formula that's very tricky. It's an index match with multiple criteria. Okay, so a little tricky here. Let me see if I've actually only done this formula one time ever, so it's not like it might take me a couple tries. So we want to index the customer here, and the row we want is a match. And let me think, how do we do this? We want to match region. Well, hold on, actually, before we get into that, we have our ranks here. So we have rank 1, through, let's do 5, let's just 5. So here's that represents our top 5. And our index formula we want to do is match the regent and, if I remember the syntax here, we want to match the regent and the rank. Wait, it won't let me do that. What was this? Maybe an and? I can't remember. This and that matched with, oh no, we need lookup values first. So match region, and they has to be in the same order. So if C is region, and this, which will change, and then we match that. I don't think this is right. No. So I want anything that's a region 1, but also rank, and what's the rank as 1? Shoot. Do I want to try to figure this out here or go into I have a reference. I'll go to the reference. Hold on one second. Okay, so it was using and. Let me see what I got wrong on the syntax. So we want to index, in this case, column B, which matches that. And then we want to match to, oh, this was an and. So match H2. In our case, we're matching H2, and we'll lock that. And then we're also matching or G3, and we don't want that to go over. And I'll show you, we could actually make a nice table with this too. Column B is locked. And then let's see, what do we do after that? Oh, it was an and as well. So customers C and customers D. And then ours for H is C. So that's C. And for G, the rank, that's E. So that actually, wow, I actually did the correct formula based on that, but let's see, why is this not working? See if I drag it. So we want region 1, rank 1. So that'd be this one, 42,000 outstanding from customer 20. So in theory, this should say customer 20. Trying to see why it's not. So index B match H2 that to C and E. Oh, I see. Wait. Oh, comma here. Okay, this should be working. Let's try. So our table, we could do like region 1, region 2, region 3. Now this stuff, again, I've done this once, so that's why it's a little choppy here, but let's see what the problem is. Now here we should get a nice ranking system. Top 5 by region. Let's see what's wrong with this. So index, customer, match those two. Customers C, that range and that range. What am I missing? Double and double parenthesis close. Okay, let's try, if we do it, we could actually do the same formula. So we want to index this, matching region 1, also matching the rank. And then here, region and rank. Oh, so customer 20. Now the question is, what is the difference? And this is what I love to do, because we'll see where I was wrong. Let's put this formula right up against this one and see what is the difference. So let's take out the $sign so it's the same length. I love to do this and see, okay, where exactly did I mess up? Haha, forgot the 0. Okay, so match type 0. That's it. That's all I had to do is a comma 0. The simplest, so I got the hard parts of the formula correct the first time around. What I messed up is I forgot to put comma 0 here to make the match type exactly match the lookup. So now look at this thing. Let's see, does this work? Why do we have customer 20? So H doesn't need to be locked going that way. My bad. Now, why is region 2? Oh, there is no region 2. Let's see. We've got region 1, 3. Region 3. Region 7. Region 12. And that's it. So there is the formula. So now we have our data here. Nice little summary. We can see region 1, what are the top customers owed by rank? And you could also put the amount. You could say, okay, we could do a sum ifs here. Sum if the total balance. The customer name matches. And there you go. So it is ranking it correctly. That's good. And now we can block this and this. And we can actually do this for all of these. And amount. And there's your report. Okay. We'll do a little black border. Now, I'm going to actually also try this in Google Sheets and see if it works. We'll pull this for, where's this other formula here? You might want to use this, just an example formula. Put a little red thing on that. For formula. Okay, so let's just check it. So region 3, we have customer 29 owes the most. And let's sort this. Let's just do a quick sort so we can do this easily. I just want to see region 3. Oh. Region 3, and the highest is customer 29, customer 21. So region 3, customer 29, 20. So look, that's doing all this automatically. So a couple different nice formulas here. You've got the index match with multiple criteria. I've used that for the first time on this project, which was like a month ago, a couple weeks ago actually, maybe. Super useful. I probably would have used it before that if I knew it existed. And you can do, I'm assuming, as many criteria as you want. So you could match the customer based on, C matching something, E matching something. You could have more identifying data here that you wanted to. Now it is pretty heavy. These formulas are a bit heavy, but like I said, I've used it on, I think the database had 8 to 10,000 rows of data to slice and dice. So, and it was fine. A little bit slow, but it worked good enough. So we got this report. We know by region what customer owes the most amount and ranked in order from 1 to 5, and what is the amount. And you could do this for as many ranks as you wanted, as many regions as you wanted. But pretty cool framework. Now I'm giving this away for free. Okay, but so I'll have links in the description box. And I do want to try this in Google Sheets, which I will do here in a second. But keep in mind, if you want to hire me, I do custom financial modeling work. I do database work like that, like I just showed you with AR, or you could do it with AR, AP databases, or all kinds of different use cases. You can hire me at $275 an hour. I'm usually available within same day, and turnaround times are 24 to 48 hours. There is a bulk discount. If you do 20 more hours at once, you get 10% off. Also, I've done over 200 startup financial models and different accounting tools as well. So you can browse these at the financial models tab at the top of the site and check those out. There's all these are built in Excel. A lot of different startup financial models to test different scenarios with pricing and all kinds of different things. Um, but super valuable. I've built these over the last decade, and I'll continue to build them as I go forward here. Um, Cash flow waterfalls with preferred equity, preferred returns, valuation models. This exit readiness score model it's been pretty popular in the time it's been out, which has only been about a month, but I love that one. All kinds of stuff here. So check it out. Like and subscribe. Don't worry, I'm not leaving yet. We will try this index match. I just want to see if it works in Google Sheets. It should. Um, let's see. Uh, so let's say we have this data here. Let me copy this data into Google Sheets. Okay. And we know the unique and sort functions work just fine. Those are actually more native to Google Sheets than Excel, but we know that works. So let's say we have our unique list of customers, we have our regions, outstanding balances, and ranks. And now let's check. The ranking will definitely work. So count ifs. We're counting if the region, how many times that number's in the region, and in the balance if it is greater than this amount. And then you add 1 to it. And so what that formula is doing, you're looking up, you're counting every time in this region, for example, region 1, how many, checking the amounts, all the amounts for this region. So that's what the counters is doing. Check all the amounts for that region that are greater than this amount. So how many are greater than it? Well, let's say there was 2 greater than it. Okay. How do you figure out the rank? Well, if there's 2 numbers that are in region 1 that are greater than 36,000, then that means this 36,000 is the third highest. So that's why you got to add 1. So you're counting how many are greater than this plus 1. Okay. Now let's do our ranking. So we have region 1. We'll just do 2 regions just to make sure it works. I'm just curious. 1, 2. So we do index. And we always index the first thing is we're pulling what we want to show display. So it's this. And then we're matching rows. So we go match. And we want to pull. And so in the match formula, if I do this here, we're search key. So our search key is region 1 as well as the rank. So rank 1, 2, 3, etc. And then comma. Now we want the ranges. So we got to match the ranges. So region 1 is regions are in this column. And then we go and the rank is in this column. And then again, we're matching 0. It looks like it worked perfectly. And then if we did this down, so match G1, lock that, lock A, and lock F2 here, and then lock B and D. Okay, now we should be able to drag that over. Oh, what did I miss here? Oh, there is no region 2, I forgot. Region 3. All right, it works. Nice. Yeah, this would be good to use in Google Sheets or Excel then. So you can use the full index match with multiple criteria. You can do the ranking. We know the unique and sort function work. Obviously, the sum ifs would work if we want to show the amounts of each amount here by customer. And now Oh wait, we actually don't want to lock that either. There you go. Amount. Pretty cool stuff, guys. Now this, if you're looking for work, being able to do this is pretty valuable, and there's probably a lot of use cases, but just the mechanics here, I'll also put in, let's put in the sort unique function. Even though these are just customers, we'll just put it in there. Sorting alphabetically. Okay. Make this red. And there you go. We can give these some borders. So fun stuff. I love these kind of technical formulas that have a very specific purpose that is super useful, which, hey, I want to know, I have 10,000 invoices outstanding. I want to know what customer has the most outstanding, and in region 1 versus 3 or whatever. Now, if you didn't want to rank by region, you could just do this rank as you just rank the amount against the whole entire data set. And then you would just pull your top X customers based on what matches 1, 2, and 3. The reason why we have to do the index match and why this formula is so cool with the multiple criteria and then the ranking algorithm with the COUNTIFs is because we want to rank within each region. And we want to know the top customers within each region. And this could be, you might have different managers covering different regions, so you can report for them and see what's going on, what customers are the biggest outstanding. You could also do this even, let's say you had the days outstanding and you wanted to pull by buckets. So you could say, okay, I want to know in region 1, what customers have the most amount outstanding that's older than, say, 60 days past due or whatever. So you could also add more slicers to this. But yeah, all possible to automate. And the nice thing about these automated formulas is once you update your information, you'd have another tab here that has raw data. You just literally copy that from whatever system you're pulling from, paste it in, and then all this stuff just automatically updates and gives you the reports. And the nice thing about knowing the formulas and the spreadsheets is you're not confined to what your reporting system will report. You can kind of customize these for whatever makes the most sense for your situation. All right, well, that was fun. Now, as far as financial modeling goes, I will likely have something ready. Let's see, what did we do this week? We did the B2C SaaS. Did I do it this week or last week? Let me check.
Hey guys, I'm Jay. This is smarthelping.com. I've got an awesome
10 days
new
ago,
B2C SaaS model that I'm going to
today's
add
Friday.
to my SaaS template library at smarthelping.com.
So that was last week.
This
Okay,
was
so
built
we're due
off
for
my
another
original
template for sure. Probably next week I'll have a new financial model out for some new business idea. We have been doing a lot of renewable energy, which I loved. We did hydrogen plant, solar panels, hydropower, which is a dam. I also did, well, let's look at them all since I mentioned it. Renewable energy, wind farm, biogas, EV charging stations, solar panel, all these very, very useful financial model templates here. A lot of use cases, monthly and annual integrated 3-statement modeling. Super, super valuable tools. Alrighty. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.